All-Star game today. And at the center is going to be Kaylee Freeze out of Lynn Benton. And she is going to be facing down Alexis Castro. Pardon, that's Paige Vorwaller. And stolen away, Castro. Beautifully handed off, and that is going to go to Mackenzie Gunther out of Walla Walla. Here's Kenya Lorton for two, no good. Coming away with the rebound out of the Roadrunners is Kaylee Freeze, 5'10" guard, and the first score will go to the North-South. So Castro immediately across half court, pressing matters up herself and can't collect two. Rebound is going to be won by Katie Campana, the lone representative of the Olympic College Rangers. And pressing up and unable to finish two is going to be Madeline Oakton. Boy, it's a no avail again. So low scoring here through the first minute and a half. Let's go to the top of the key. Shot for three is good. Bank is open for Ashlyn Sharp. Went to Desert Oasis High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sophomore All-Star this year, a guard out of Peninsula. The pass is up front. They go outside. Shot for three, no good. That time coming from Mackenzie Gunther. And mid-range two, that one is good from Ashlyn Sharp. So Sharp with 5 of the 7 points so far. And now Kenya Lorton for three, and the West is on the board. Beautiful shot there from Lorton to get the West and East team on the board. They pass up front and beautifully taken care of again by Campana. Clock at 7:26 here in the first quarter of the Women's All-Star game. Pressing matters, the lone representative of Yakima Community College. And that is Camry Von Ohoffen. And it's going to be Paige Vorwaller out of Treasure Valley making the bucket for the West-East team. Now long contested three, no good from Sierra Balderas. And Gunther pressing matters herself up. Backtrack, spinning for two, no good. Rebound is going to be won by Ashlyn Sharp, and will go out of bounds. It's going to be North-South basketball. Gunther with the rock. Dribbling up, the give to Kenya Lorton for three, no good off the front iron. And a mix of uniforms down there. The North and South basically all wearing white. We got a little rainbow for the West and East teams. Pressing matters up and collecting two that time is going to be Camry Von Ohoffen. On the outside again. And the give is to Freeze. Freeze over to the outside to Campana. Bounce pass over to Hadaway, and Hadaway loses the ball. Lorton picks it up. And Lorton moving her way around and out of bounds. It'll still remain West-East basketball. Yeah, men's all-star game will take place approximately 25 minutes after the conclusion of the women's all-star game. And then we will have the championship contest for you. Women's first, then men's. Women's game slated to start at 2. Long contested 3, no good off the glass. And the rebound is going to be won by Courtney Jackson at Mount Hood Community College. Stolen away, Paige Vorwaller. And Castro dukes her out, feints 2, and can't hit the 3. Now the lone representative out of Chemeketa, Majestic Moeller, able to knock it down. So 11-7 is the score here. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Pressing matters up is Vorwaller and is fouled. And a timeout, so away we step back in Everett after this.
4:36 left to go here in the first quarter. 11-7. North South is on top.
And back we get to the action. Coming into play for the West-East team is going to be Najoni Wheeler from Lower Columbia College, as the shot is up and good. Again, a foul occurring before the media timeout here in the first quarter. Bucket here brings them within 2. Shot up and good. The rock passing up to the outside, and the give is to Sadine Kidder. Again, Kidder, the lone representative of Grace Harbor College in the All-Star game. And big 3. Bank is open for Paige Vorwaller. Pushing up and unable to complete. Had a wide open lane. Did C.J. Buckley out of Clackamas. And she comes away with the steal. Long throw down court to Majestic Moeller. Bounce pass. And out of bounds it goes off the hand of Kayleen Williams-Kennedy. Again, the native of Tacoma, Washington, is Kaylin. Went to Curtis High School. Up and in. It's going to be Courtney Jackson from Mount Hood collecting the points. 13-12 in favor of the North-South team. And up no good again, and out of bounds. It will remain in possession of the East-West team. Again, men's all-star game approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's. It's going to be a foul on Oakton. First personal foul, second team foul. They will knock down the first one to tie us up at 13 apiece. And there we go. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And stolen away by Kidder. An intercepted, maybe arid pass. Go to the outside, and they find Formwaller. No good. Wheeler on the rebound. Puts it up for two. Najoni Wheeler, an absolute offensive force in the paint. And now long three, no good. Rebound going to be taken by Oakton, and out of bounds it goes. Looks like before it went out of bounds, a foul. It's going to be on Sandine Kidder. Her first personal, first team foul as well. Shot up and no good. 2:42 remaining here in the first quarter. And 1 for 2 on the free throws. The give is to Kaylin Williams-Kennedy. Outside they stayed at Trinity Bittoni. Kidder into Wheeler, and Wheeler lays it in for two. And nearly losing that ball is Majestic Moeller. Shot for three, no good. Williams-Kennedy on the rebound. And now Williams-Kennedy for three. Splash down from downtown. So under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It is a 21-14 game in favor of the West East. How about as it goes, and it remains with the North-South team. They find Majestic Moeller. Outside they go, long three. C.J. Buckley, no good. Up it goes and in. So a minute and 28 seconds remaining. Majestic Moeller, long two, and that one's knocked down. 23-16 is the score. Sandine Kidder with the rock. Quick little handoff to Bittoni, and long three. Bank is open. Boy, good one here. 26-16, 10-point differential. Long three, drain. And that one is going to be Ashlyn Sharp who gets the point. 26-19 the score. Williams-Kennedy with the rock. Finds Wheeler top of the key for three. No good off the iron and glass. Up and no good. Rebound, Buckley. So game clock and shot clock, one and the same. As Kidder pushes up and can't finish two, does get her own rebound. Mid-range two from about 6 feet out is good. About 13 seconds left in the quarter. It looks like North-South going to elect to get the ball to Majestic Moeller. 5 seconds remaining. Bounce pass to the middle and no good. Rebound is going to be won by the West, and that's how the first quarter is going to come to an end. 28-21, and look over there at Tracy Swisher sharing that big table all to himself. We're sorry, buddy. St. Patrick's Day is no day to be alone, but we'll be right back after this. No, I'm all alone. So the West East team with possession to be Kidder. On the outside, Kenya Lorton for three. No good off the front iron. 28-21 the score here as we begin playing the second quarter. Pressing matters up. They go to the outside to Freeze. Freeze right on back to Campana. Pressing up and a foul. It's going to be a foul on Van Olhoffen. So a couple of shots, first team foul for the East-West. And Hadaway to shoot, up and good. Just about 29 seconds have ticked off here in the second quarter as the second free throw is good. Lorton will bring it back into play to Gunther of Walla Walla. Give to Kenya Lorton once more. And lay it up and in with the left hand for two. How about that? And now a long three, CJ Buckley, no good. And they give up, and Sandy and Kidder get some help from the official there, it looks like. They give to Castro. Castro, long three, no good. Freeze on the rebound. And now Hadaway, no good either off the side iron. And Hadaway puts it in for two on her own rebound. Gunther with the rock, 30-25 in favor of the East-West. And Gunther, how about that? Some fantastic moves in the paint, and two more points come to fruition because of it. Give us outside, long three, no good. Shot that time coming from Campana. And Lorton. Bank is open. And Kenya Lorton, such a force all year for the Red Devils, as was the other Red Devils all-star, Najoni Wheeler. Absolute show of force in the paint for Wheeler, and a good shooting attack from Lorton, but Lorton no slouch in the paint either. So she has the rock, backs up, three-point shot, no good off the front iron. And possession will go to the north-south. Go outside. Campana, yes. Ball skipped around on the iron for a little bit, but finally decided to enter the bucket. Give us back to Castro. Castro feigns the two, pushes up and can't complete the layup. And Freeze cannot complete it. A good show of defense, however, from Olhoffen out of Yakima Valley, native of Richland, Washington. Gunther and Kidder, they're going to get the ball back to Freeze. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 6:49 remaining in the half. Long contested three from Freeze, no good. Lorton on the rebound. Long three, no good. In and out, skipping off the iron. Well, I think that hit just about every inch of the iron there was. Righting the rim. Campana. And long three is good from Serafina Balderas out of Everett. Again, the native of Everett. Well, actually native of Sonomish, so basically right in the backyard of Everett. Gets to represent the host school after they were eliminated from bracket contention. So Sandine Kidder picks up her second team foul for the West East here in the second quarter. 37-30 the score, and the shot is up and no good. Second shot now is good. 37-31. Still a lot of time left, a whole half to play. They go outside. Kenya Lorton feigns three, pressing up and can't lay it up. Gets her own rebound. And Freeze up front, and Lorton able to finally do it. Third time's the charm. CJ Buckley with the rock going outside. Long three, no good. Out of bounds. And it's East-West basketball. And the only person who wasn't subbed out there for North-South was Kaylee Freeze. Majestic Moeller checking back in, as well as Madeline Oakton. Sandine Kidder. Give is to Castro. And Castro, awkward put up, but able to get it close. Long three, Oakton, splashdown from downtown. And a timeout, so away we step back in Everett after this. Three seconds remaining in the half, and East-West with a 5-point lead, 39-34 the score. Oh, bounce pass over. And pushing up and in for two. You can credit that one to Paige Vorwaller. And the lone representative of Treasure Valley Community College. Moeller with the pass. Moeller for three. Bank is open. And trying to get the ball to Wheeler. She keeps it in play. Majestic Moeller comes away with it. Pressing up and can't complete two. And it's going to be Williams Kennedy with the rebound. Mid-range two for her is no good either. Wheeler on the rebound for two. Outside they go to Freeze. Freeze pressing up and in for two more. And Callie Freeze, 5'10" guard out of Lynn Benton. Grain, Oregon native. And a quick little two for Mackenzie Gunther. Under 3.5 to play here in the first half. Freeze, splash down from downtown. So back and forth, point trading here. 45-41 the score. Give is to Gunther. Gunther for two. Now 3 minutes left, 47-41 in favor of the West East. 3 from Moeller is not close, but it will remain with North South. And Campana will check back in for the North South team. Side they go. Stepping back there is Sharp. Sharp with a pass, and over it goes long. 3 attempt that time from Gunther to no avail. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to remain West-East basketball. They give the ball to Wheeler. Wheeler for 3. No good off the iron. They give to Majestic Moeller. Up, no good. Rebound, Gunter. Over to Kennedy Williams. Williams, Kennedy for 3, no good. Rebound is going to be taken by Campana. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Bounce pass to Moeller. Moeller waits it out and collects 2. Give this to Wheeler for 2. Beautifully taken care of by Najoni. 49-43 the score. Has been a good first half for East-West after coming out of the gate a little hot, a little cold. They trailed by 7 points at one point in the first quarter, now lead by 6. And Moeller has it stolen away by Gunther. The give is into Batoni, and it's 51-43. Boy, good show of force here from the West, putting up 51 points in the first half. And long 3 is nowhere close. It'll be East-West basketball from the baseline.
West-East ball.
And pressing matters up, but no good that time. Comes Camry von Olehofen. So under a minute to go, 55 seconds, along with 7/10 of a second. Go to the outside. Give in the middle to Jackson, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on von Olehofen, her second personal, third team foul. And 2 shots to Jackson. Shot at 1 is good. And Jackson out of Mount Hood Community College. He is unable to get the second, so it's going to be East-West back on the offensive, but out of bounds it goes. It looks like it went out of bounds off the hands of Williams Kennedy. They give off. Here's Campana for 3. No good off the back iron. Pass toward the middle, taken care of by Courtney Jackson. 2-on-1, waits up and can't finish it. 16 seconds remaining. Gunther with the ball, puts it up and in for 2 more. So 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Shot up at the last second and no good. So that's how the first half comes to an end. The score, West-East 53, North-South 44. Back in 10 minutes. in favor of the West-East squad. And it's going to be West-East possession to kick things off here. Again, men's all-star game approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game. And then it will be the women's championship game slated to start at 2. Men's championship game slated at 4:45. Castro with the rock. Quick little handoff on the outside. Here comes Gunther. And give off again, and it's going to be a jump ball that will go to the north-south team. Majestic Moeller will bring the ball in. Again, the lone representative of Chemeketa Community College. Moeller pressing up and is fouled. That's going to be a foul on Paige Vorwaller. First personal, first team foul here in the third quarter, and Mueller drains the first one, no problem. Shot up and no good. Rebound is going to be won by Gunther. Pressing 2. And wasting no time on the rebound there is Serfina Balderas. And the smallest player in the game, 4'11", is what she measures in at. Alexis Castro collecting a couple of points. Castro, a representative of Columbia Basin College. Balderas pushing up and loses the ball, but looks like it was off the touch of Castro, so it remains with the north-south team. Boy, and you wouldn't be able to tell by the way she pressures the paint that she's only 4'11". Long three and no good. And it looks like there's a foul on Majestic Moeller in the backcourt area. Second personal, first team foul here in the third. Castro taking her time, crossing half court, looking for someone open. Pressing up and 1. It is going to be Olehofen to shoot for the three-point play. 59-45. A bucket here will make it 60-45, widening the margin by 15. Shot up and no good. Riding the iron to the glass and falling right off. Long three, and there it is, Madeline Oakton. Getting one up to Lynn Benton, representatives, native of Clackamas, Oregon. In Albany, not too far away from Clackamas at all, as Gunther presses up, gives up to Vorwaller collecting the 2 points there, and Lorton doing battle with Oakton, gives up to Moeller for 2. Castro, one-on-one with Majestic Moeller. Gives up to the outside to Gunther. Gunther feigns a little handoff. Shot clock at 14, and no good that time from Vorwaller. Give it to Moeller. Moeller, long pass out, and long shot, no good from Hadaway. And Lorton on the rebound, collecting 2 for the West. Again, men's all-star game approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game, as that three is knocked down. Balderas giving the home school some love. And Gunther for 2 more. And Moeller unable to finish off 2 herself. Give this to Castro. Castro to the paint for 2 more. Give up the middle. Campana, no good. But how about the placement there? She will draw the foul. Foul on Van Olahoffen. Shot up and no good. So missing them both that time is Campana. Castro. Van Olahoffen. To Kenya Lorton. Lorton pressing upward, and she's not going to be able to get past Campana. 5:53 remaining. And no good either. So 67-52, the score they give in to Majestic Moeller, and that one's going to end up a foul. And the foul is going to be on Castro. And now Gunter with the ball, pressing up and able to complete 2. Campana with the rock. Long 3, Oakton, no good. And back to north-south it goes. 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining as we got a brand new north-south team checking in and a brand new west-east team checking in. Again, whole team substitutions, not uncommon in all-star games. So we tick down to the final 5 minutes of the quarter. Long 2 is good. That's Ashlyn Sharp. And we're going to have a timeout at the next whistle, it would seem. Sending Kidder to the outside. Here's Castro for 3 and no good. Batoni on the rebound for 2. Pressing up Sharp and out of bounds off the fingertips of Batoni. And that's going to be a timeout. So away we step. Back in Everett after this. third quarter of this women's all-star game. 69-54 the score, 15-point difference in North-South basketball to kick things off after the timeout. Give us a Sharp feigns 3. And in the middle they go to Freeze, and Freeze collecting 2. They give off to Williams Kennedy for 3, no good. Wheeler on the rebound for 2. Getting to Joni Wheeler, an absolute force to be reckoned with. And there's a good mid-range 2 from Sharp. So we're under 4 minutes to play, 71-58 the score, and out of bounds off the fingertips of Wheeler. So North-South possession. Sharp with the ball, gives up to Freeze. Freeze for 3, and no good. Sandine Kidder on the rebound. So Freeze across half court. Sharp for 3, no good. Rebound Buckley, and she puts it in for 2. So Buckley having a fine all-star game. You take a look though, leading the way in scoring for the East-West is Batoni with 11. Courtney Jackson collecting 2. Castro looking for an opening now. Sandine Kidder for 2, and look at that, beautifully executed on the fadeaway jumper. Here comes Jackson pressing up with a full head of steam, no good. Rebound. It's going to be taken care of by Batoni. And it's not going to be able to be held onto by Williams Kennedy. It will remain in possession of East-West. Actually, another foul has been whistled. So Kayla Williams Kennedy will shoot a couple for East-West. 2 buckets here makes it 75-62. 3/4 of the way to the century marker. And there's the first one. Get a little more quiet of an atmosphere than we're used to having here at this tournament. Absolutely certain that it is going to be an absolute rockin' house when we get to the championships, as Sharp comes away with the rebound. 74-62 in favor of the West. And stolen away. Here comes Castro for 2. Boy, big speed from Castro to get there. Pressing to the outside, C.J. Buckley, splashdown from downtown. Out of bounds it goes, and it's going to be North-South basketball. So Freeze from the far sideline, just in front of the NWAC table. Feigns 3 is Sharp, and Jackson for 3, no good. Castro on the rebound. And Wheeler comes away after the ball was nearly stolen by C.J. Buckley. Long 3, Castro, and that one's drained. 79-65 the score. Buckley, Wheeler guarding her. And works her way around Nijoni for 2. Williams Kennedy for 3, no good off the back iron. It's going to be 1 by Jackson, all alone for 2. We go outside. And Batoni pass into Wheeler. Wheeler not able to finish it off. But you can see the frustration from Nijoni after the play. Good effort, though, by the sophomore out of Lower Columbia College. 79-69 the score, and it's going to be north-south basketball from the east-west baseline. CJ Buckley. And it will stay in play. Jackson just able to keep her foot in bounds and finishes two. Kaylin Williams-Kennedy, lone representative of Pierce College. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Batoni pushing up. They go back outward. Pushing up and can't finish off two. Buckley. And out of bounds it goes. It'll remain north-south basketball with 2 6/10 of a second remaining. Long baseball pass out of bounds, and it will be west-east basketball. They have the opportunity to take the final shot of the quarter here and break the 80-point marker before the fourth quarter starts. They go to Batoni for two, and there it is. That is how the third quarter will come to an end. 81-71 the score. Back in Everett after this.
North-South 71.
To 71 the score, and East-West will start with the basketball. It's going to be Gunther with the rock. Passing up, here is Batoni. Batoni pressing up and in for two more. Ashlyn Sharp. Now pressing up the matter is going to be Majestic Moeller, no good. And Lorton with the basketball. Brumwaller for three and no good. Now long three, again no good. That shot coming from Allison Hadaway. Guard out of Whatcom, but Campana comes away with it. And there's another two by Camry von Olehofen. And Hadaway nearly coming away with two more. Again, very quick progressions here to open up the fourth quarter. Von Olehofen back to Batoni and stolen away by Bolderis. Majestic Moeller, and it's going to be East-West basketball. (85-73) the score. And Gunther pressing matters. Bolderis Long three, and no good off the glass. Lorton. Little arid pass that time is going to be picked off by Allison Hadaway. And another arid pass. This one going to be picked up by Vorwaller. Gunther for three, no good. Rebound is going to be won by Vorwaller. Batoni for three, no good off the back iron, and Gunther comes away with the arid pass again. And out of bounds off the fingertips of Von Olenhofer. So north-south possession. And a timeout? No, a substitution is going to be taking place here. CJ Buckley checks back in for the north-south team. Majestic Moeller pressing up, and Allison Sharp cannot keep it in. And Ashlyn Sharp not able to control the ball off of her fingertips. Now Gunther over to Ben Olerhofen. Varwaller. And here's Ashlyn Sharp, nearly stolen away by Batoni. And not even close air ball by Allison Hadaway. Just under 7 minutes to play here in the contest. Fourth quarter action, 87-73 the score. And Buckley with the rebound. Pressing up and in for two. Coast to coast for CJ Buckley. Gunther mid-range two, no good, in and out. Campana and north-south basketball. Yeah, men's all-star game approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Slated to start at noon. We may have a little longer than 20, but Majestic Moeller comes away with two for the north-south squad. Kenya Lorton feigns three, presses the paint, and puts it in for two more. Yeah, very exciting women's all-star game here. Looks like we're going to have a team break the century marker. Buckley with the rock into Moeller, and beautifully defended by Batoni. Give us to Lorton. Lorton pulls up out near the corner, pushing in for two. 5:36 remaining in the game. Majestic Moeller to the corner, Sharp for three, not even close. And Gunther with the ball, working her way around Majestic Moeller. Some good full court pressure. Give us to Lorton. Lorton long three, and no good off the iron. Sharp on the rebound. Buckley pressing up and in for two more of her own. And substitutions coming in. And complete line change here for both squads. 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. And it looks like we're going to have another timeout at the next whistle. Sandine Kidder puts up for Wheeler. Wheeler up to the front, no good, and the rebound is going to be won by Sharp. Here's Buckley, no good, but will get it on her second try. Castro looking for someone open, ends up stolen by Oakton. Oh, goodness, some good defense, but the referee saw a foul instead, so So that's going to be the fourth foul on Van Olerhoffen. So in danger of fouling out of an all-star game is Van Olerhoffen. So we step away. Back in Everett after this. To open things up, it is 91-81, a 10-point game. The West East squad with the advantage at the moment. But a bucket here brings it back down to a 3-possession game. And there you have it. 91-83 the score. 8 points separating the two teams. Castro into Kidder. Kidder up and no good. Is able to get her own rebound though. Nearly stolen away by Jackson. Pushing up and Kidder for 2. And nearly stolen away by Olerhoffen. Nearly losing it was Oakton, and now Sharp for 3. No good. Out of bounds, East-West basketball. Under 4 minutes to play, 3:50 remaining in the contest. Pressing up, Williams Kennedy for 2. So 95-83. Now long 2 from Freeze, no good. Wheeler on the rebound for the West. Von Olerhoffen, 3. Assist from Williams Kennedy, and no good there. Rebound's going to be won by the North, and Williams Kennedy comes away with it the second time. Castro for 3. There you have it. So West to East has broken the century marker. So 101-83 your score at the moment. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Up Bolderis. And a foul. That one's going to be on Castro, her second personal, second team foul. 2.5 minutes to go. Oakton is going to be fouled up front by Williams Kennedy. It's going to be the first personal on Williams Kennedy, third team foul. And no good on the first free throw. .229, and the second shot no good either. Wheeler on the rebound. Stolen away by Oakton, and then Jackson's got to pick it up. Outside Oakton, long two is no good. Freeze on the rebound, 2:06 remaining. Courtney Jackson up and no good. Lorton on the rebound. Little handoff. And Wheeler all alone for two. Minute and 37 seconds. Freeze for three. There you have it. Shot up and good. Kaylin Williams Kennedy. 106 to 86, 20-point margin. So the West-East team has this game won. Freeze drains a three. Minute left here in the women's All-Star game. Give us to Wheeler. Wheeler for two more. 108 to 89. What a show of force from the West, but the ball will remain here with the North-South team. Ball to the outside. It's going to be Balderas. Jackson pushing up, no good. Now backing up is Castro and Sandine Kidder for two. So 110 to 89, nearly stolen away from Jackson by Williams Kennedy. Bounce pass to Oakton, no good, and Wheeler with the rebound. Give us to Lorton. Lorton outside, Sandine Kidder for three, no good off the iron. 6 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long baseball pass, no good. And that is how the women's All-Star game will come to an end. Final score of 110 to 89. And we got the men's All-Star game for you. But until then, on behalf of the entire Northwestern Athletic Conference, the crew at SCSBN, our crew out in the truck, I am Wes Tucker. We'll see you in a little while.